Hello everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Finally, we are having a sit down. Not a sit down, but I am sitting here in front of you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Today, we're going to have a mini catch-up session, story time, and a house tour. I'm going to do a house tour today. But before I start, I would like to say that I really appreciate your guys' support and, the many questions that I've received from you guys about me moving and all of that. It was a very interesting, a little hectic, a little everything, but I made it by God's grace. I'm here again. I'm happier, in fact, So, long story short, my previous school basically closed down, and I walked to work one morning, and as I got into the office, my boss said to me, "Oh, Koki, can we please talk?" I mean, I had been seeing that something has been a little off, because I keep seeing many people coming in and out. I keep seeing red stamps. When you see a red stamp in Asia, it's serious. Whatever it is, it's serious. Anyway, so then she tells me to say, the school is, I'm not going to go into details about it, but it closed down and she can no longer employ a foreigner. And I was like, yeah, she was worried, of course, because we had cultivated this relationship, and, she was a little concerned that I'd be mad, but I was like the opposite, because I had been wanting to move. Even though I wouldn't have wanted it to happen in the way that it did, I genuinely wanted to move. So this came as like a blessing in disguise. So yeah, she helped me where I needed to be helped. And then, yeah, anyway, out of nowhere, I'm moving in 2 days. No longer in the week that I've had. It was a little frustrating because I didn't expect that. No one did. The school that I was moving to in Cheongju, they were on vacation. And I felt a bit bad because, the senior person had to now be talking to me, working basically, when he should be enjoying his vacation like everyone else. But I'm very grateful that, they still did what they did, because they made sure that I moved here in the most smoothest way possible. Yeah, the moving was a whole thing, but it was super easy, nothing complicated. And I am finally here in this beautiful place that I love, a beautiful school that I really love, beautiful kids that I love, and amazing colleagues as well. So anyway, without any further ado, I stay in Cheongju right now, and as most of you know, if you already are, watching this video, most of you are probably thinking of either coming to Korea, or you are already in Korea, or you just a person that just likes hearing me talk, because I talk a lot. And yeah, so I'm here, and these apartments a lot of times are free. Sometimes you either find an apartment that your school has already rented out, or they have an agreement with the landlord, or you get to a place and you can do like apartment hunting, which is very rare. It's not like in China. But a lot of things here are not like in China, actually. I thought I wouldn't be as happy. I thought I wouldn't have the freedom to do and be the person that I am, in Korea, because obviously I was comparing it to my experience, China. But I found that I'm so much at peace being here. I love Korea. I would choose it over China any day, like any day. The ideas that I had about what living abroad in an Asian country is like, Haditwani. Right now I'm here and I'm experiencing the complete opposite of what I experienced in China, and I'm really grateful for that. I love that. Yeah. So the apartments are free. same as in China. And my apartment is an office towel. So what that means is you will see. You will see. But before we start, I need to throw out my trash. I literally had just sorted out my trash, and that has been the reason I delayed, because this was meant to be shot yesterday. But I only am shooting it today. I had to sort out my trash. I wasn't ready. You know, I had visitors, and yeah, only now that I get time to sort out my trash. Let's head towards the sorting area. So I'm actually going out right now to throw out my trash, and the reason I'm actually including my trash sorting and throwing and all of that, all those shenanigans, is because I've had to literally, like, it takes up time. Sometimes I don't even want to do things because you're gonna need to end up sorting. And when I say sort, I mean absolutely everything: glasses, papers, plastic, cut boxes. Like, even though they should kind of fall together into the whole thing of papers and stuff, but they're all separated. And then food waste, everything needs to get separated. Anyway, I've already done most of the separating, and now I'm going to complete my separating shenanigans so everything can go into the correct place, or I stand to lose 300,000 K, which is 3,000 and something, because I wouldn't have sorted out everything the way that I need to. Yeah, hectic. And because this is an office towel, right, I still need to tap in to walk in, because if you use this route, you're gonna end up at the offices and not necessarily on my floor, and it ends up on the 4th floor, though they write only like F. This is the same process that I have to undergo when I'm upstairs, like on the ground floor. And yeah, let's go and do this. And here we are. So most apartments have been changing right now. Most of you are probably used to a keypad. So here you basically have like 2 things, and you have this key. Okay, now I have to do that again. It works whether you do this and tap in, or if you just okay, locked, or if you have to, sorry for the noise from my thingy clanking, or if you just do this. It depends on how you've set it. Okay, and as most of you know, when you get into the apartment in Korea, you literally need to take off your shoes. Yeah, wear your indoor shoes, and yes, this is me. And this is one of the main features I love about this place. They have many mirrors. As you enter, this is where you get space for your shoes. And down below there, my plant food and my soil, the soil for my plants. And I basically just keep what I can, you know, in here. And it has become a mini bag storage as well. And as you turn around, you have the apartment system for the lights. And yes, of course, all my lights are on because I literally put them on before I went to sort out my trash so that you guys can see. This is my bathroom. And as you can see, it's not like the usual Korean bathroom that has a wet room. My previous apartment had a wet room, but here you have this. It's very uncommon because especially with older buildings, this is more of a modern apartment. Modern, well, actually not modern, it is modern. So you have this, something that separates everything else, you know, whereas usually you wouldn't have this and this would just be a wet room. I kind of like the wet room, but sometimes it's not so great. Let me show you how small or big it is. Basically, this is, you know, how big it is. And you do have a bit of space, you know, I mean, you're alone. But 2 people can basically fit in here if 2 people wanted to fit in here. But the bathroom is as, you know, as big as they come. And then another thing that I forgot to show you guys is this. You know, I love this. It has a bidet, it has all of the shenanigans, you know, a piece of home. That's something I got at home. And all these things in the bathroom, this is from Home Plus. That's from Home Plus, and my 3 toothbrushes. My friends are marking their territory. The blue one is Asipe's and the pink one is mine. The purple one is Chantal's. I don't even know why mine is pink, but it's pink. So they're marking their territory, and yeah, that's their business. And here, I added that just so I could be able to hang my gown. But yeah, this is my place. It has a lot of storage, which is one thing I also love. Here, I have space to, you know, store all the things that I love. Yes, Innisfree should just come and let me be the ambassador because I love Innisfree products and they just make me happy because they're really good. And there's a door. And if you ever come for a visit, this is where everything of yours is going to be. I have my stored stuff in there and a very beautiful coat right here. And in here are my stuff, you know. There's a lot of cupboard space in here. As you can see, this is how much cupboard space there is on that side. But yeah, you as a visitor would have, look at me, gotta get promoted having visitors. There I was inviting you guys. Next thing I'll be having 10 toothbrushes. But yeah, so before I even get into what I'm going to show you guys, most apartments in Korea come furnished, right? But the only stuff that I found in here, obviously are the built-in wardrobes and my bed without a bedding, a TV, and a microwave, a built-in stove, and the washing machine, right? Everything else I had to get for myself, which I really didn't mind because they've given you so much already. A microwave that you would typically find in an office towel. Daewoo, I know this brand from China, and just seeing it, I knew that, you know, it's a good microwave. I have a lot of storage space. Up here, this is where I store all my food stuff, depending on what it is. And you would know, obviously, that I'm South African because even though it didn't survive, you know, the tearing. Raja. the Taj Mahal spices for biryani. And then you also have my coffee and tea storage stuff. Here with stuff from home. Been there, my favorite coffee place. I love this. So I brought these from home. Most of my tea I brought from home. This is actually a gift from my boss. Beautiful, and you know, it's kind of like a, I don't know what to call it, but it's from a museum. And here we have an oven. This is not something that you would typically find in a Korean apartment, because I don't know if they don't like baking stuff for themselves or what, but it has an air fryer, it has roasting and all of that. I bought this at Home Plus. Yeah, it cost me a lot, but it's worth it because it does everything that I needed to do. And here I have a place where I store my masks. As I come in, these actually need to go out. I have my kettle here, and this basically is my kitchen. Let's get into it. So here is one of my favorite features about my kitchen, right? Because I am a dear wine lover, right? You can't buy happiness, but you can buy wine, and that's pretty much the same thing. That's me. This is where I got this at Home Plus as well, because there are no like drawers for, you know, like in the kitchens and stuff. And here I've got my spices, all of which are from home, most of which are from home. I got all of these. I really love this, and I love that they put this here. My nuts, so you can basically put, you know, count this as your kitchen space, right? You also get to like get this space right here where you can like put whatever. I plan to put on like my fruits in like baskets when I eventually find baskets that I like. And up here, I've put up, you know, put in like my blending stuff, my coffee stuff, coffee maker, like my plunger. I don't have so many dishes. I just have stuff that are very intimate, actually. Like cups from friends, actually, before I even close this. Mugs and cups from friends. You know, like this one is from Nonku, and this one is from Figile. And all of these are like sentimental things for me. I got this from my favorite Ethiopian restaurant in Rand, oh my gosh, 44 Stanley, right? This is Little Addis. If you ever have time and you're home in Johannesburg, this is the place to go. I told them that I'd be leaving, and I asked for this cup because it has a lot of history on it, and they gave it to me. And yeah, so you do have a lot of cupboard space for you to store your stuff. Unfortunately for me, I only have stuff that are from my friends, you know, that have sentimental value. I don't have mugs for visitors, and I don't know, I guess that also says I have had visitors, and I guess they don't drink coffee or tea. Because I didn't get to use, you know, these only one person, and it was kind of like, I literally took some time to decide which of the mugs am I really going to let this person use, because all of them are gifts, but I will make sure. And I'm sure many of you are wondering, where is her fridge? Here is my fridge. When I came here, I literally was so like, you know, wowed by this apartment. I loved it. I loved everything about it. And then like, I think after 30 seconds, I was like, wait, where is the fridge? So I have my fridge here, and it's like a built-in thing. I love it. It has a lot of space, you know, unlike most Korean apartments. You'd either find a very small one, or, you know, in my previous apartment, it wasn't so small, but the freezer was not as big. You know, this one is quite big, and I really like that about this. And then you also have the one and main appliance that is super important and time efficient. Washing machine. I have my stove, my plate, I don't know what they call this, induction. It works really fast, so I have 2 of these, and I like them, you know, I don't mind them, honestly. And then, of course, we have lots of cupboard space here. There's more cupboard space for you, and I'm someone that likes sorting things out, so definitely love that. I also love plants, so I got myself many plants, and here, these are the things that weighed my bag down coming to Korea. That's a photo of my dad, a painting that I did, the books that I love to read, me in Cape Town. I love that photo, even though later on those memories were not so great, but I still kept it because I wanted to conquer that. And yeah, I've got this. This is from a friend. I still haven't unpacked a lot of my stuff. And here, the most beautiful part about this section is this. This is a gift from my boss. I've taken it out, but I still don't want to remove that because I love it. And this is a photo of me and my friend. Beautiful memories. This is a photo of me and Tracy in 2019 in Seoul. This has many stories, and the frame came from a very dear friend of mine, Ansa. And it just, you know, worked as the perfect thing for storing this photo. I cut it into 2, hence now there are 2 things, and hence I'm still referring to it as a photo and not photos. Yeah, and then because I'm a scent person, I came with my oil burner from home. I got this at Home Plus, and in here you have the TV that comes with everything, as well as free Wi-Fi. And here we have my niece, my beautiful niece, Umulemo. Finally found a frame for her. I love this picture because on this day, you know, I remember how she was mad at me and she didn't want me to pick her up because I hadn't seen her in a very long time. And here we've got, you know, pebbles from one of the beaches somewhere in Cape Town. I was actually going through a lot and I decided that, you know what, I'm going to pick these. And I picked these, and these were basically, they actually represent my new beginning. Hence, they ended up here in Korea and kind of give me a sense of home. You know, hence I bought this lovely thing for them, specifically for them. I love them. And then we have more storage space down there. This middle thing is for my cosmetics, you know, makeup, all of that. My laundry basket, my paper, you know, tissue bin. And then we also have this part, right? So this is what I see. The windows, I tried washing them. Cleaning this one here on where the plants are, it is difficult. You probably can't see the linings, but I can see them. And I got myself a plant, very beautiful plant. This is my bed. 2 people definitely can fit here because Asipa has slept here quite a number of times. And when I got here, I needed something to sit on, right? And my school actually, you know, asked me whether I'm hell-bent on getting something that was new or secondhand or whatever. And I was like, secondhand is also great. And they were like, okay, cool. So they took me to a place, you know, where stored furniture from my school was. And I found these 2 leather chairs. I love them. They're so comfortable. I got them and they came with this table. I chose this table because I thought it would be better. Then getting a couch. A couch was not going to work here because I like moving things around. My apartment was not like this when I got here. The bed was actually against that other wall where the plant and the table are. But I decided that I want to move it around. So, okay, now I'm sure you can see the linings. And this is basically what you see, right? This is what you see from outside my apartment. I love the view. I love the sun that actually comes through the windows. Hence, I put this table here, and in the mornings, I actually move the chairs here. One chair, and I look out, you know, enjoy my coffee, enjoy my tea. It's beautiful. And usually, another thing I should add, you don't have curtains in most apartment buildings, no blinds. I wanted blinds because the light thing was an issue at night. And I was a bit skeptical. I was thinking of Joe from You, you know? I was like, about Joe, there are many Joes in this world, you know, from this building and that building. I'm like, they sure can see inside at night. So I asked my school to get me blinds, and they got me curtains because the standard of this office tell is that they can't have blinds. They would need curtains. I guess that's to accommodate the style here. And finally, last but not least, obviously these are my light controlling panel things. This is every apartment in Korea has this. They may look different, but this is for the heating, your water, and this is for the floor heating. But I don't use it as much unless it's like really, really, really cold. This is to adjust the temperature. And yeah, this here is my monitor, and usually I use it when like someone is outside. Of course, now I can't really see, but I would need to call outside, and when someone is there, answer, and then I would need to open the door, but obviously I can't see now because there is absolutely no one. And I have done something to my thing. Anyway, I'll get back to it later because I don't want to be doing that now. So yeah, even when someone is at the door, I see them here from the camera from outside, directly outside my door. And here is also another thing that I use to store my stuff. I have my bags in here that I came here with. And in here is my geyser. And the gas cylinder, there's also a light. Right, and there is the gas cylinder for the geyser, or water heating system, as other people would say. Thank you so much for watching my video. This is my humble abode, you know, very tiny, very beautiful, and a place that I call home. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.